Hello, I'm Jane Doe, a cookie dough slime girl here to bake and chill with you while we continue the Sims 4 Color Legacy Challenge. Today's episode is brought to you in a treat-sized video. We're gonna have a speed build, a speed cast, and a speed skill grind all in one. I wasn't sure about instantly aging up the newborns just so I could put them in casts. This challenge came out like way before the infant update, and I'm not sure if the other life cycles were adjusted or not. So in fear of maybe cheating myself out of a few days of skill grinding, I'll just record everything and give you a quick recap. And here we go! Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is go to the bookshelf, buy one of each skill book. This will help Akka and future generations, so might as well get it while I'm sitting on some cash. It took a while to click through all the books, but it was only about 15,000 simoleons for 88 books, so keep that in mind. So I'm just going to have her read, and Raj is going to take care of the kids. He's going to be the #1 parent, and oops, I made her read the wrong book, so she got bored. So I'm going to have her read the right book. They just throwing diapers everywhere, so put a quick little garbage bin. Hopefully that will help with the mess. Babies are being annoying, but Raj is taking care of them. Jasmine's also being annoying, but she'll leave eventually. Akka went to sleep, and everyone's asleep. Now the babies are crying, so Akka's gotta wake up because Raj just went to sleep. That's only fair. Since she's already awake, I decided to have her play with the clay to get inspired and hopefully do some cooking. But she's tense because she wants some junk food, so I had her make empanadas because I learned that from a food stall. Did not realize that did not mean they're not junk food, so she cooked it, enjoyed the whole thing, and it did nothing to help her mood. So I just had her do a quick meal, some chips, and she was good to go. And now she's inspired and not angry. Why not make breakfast for the wonderful man taking care of the kids? And after she finishes that, she just goes straight to sleep. So while she's sleeping, trying to recover her energy, Raj is taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, getting his own mood up. She's in a little bit of a bad mood because it's actually Winterfest, and I told them, no, we're not celebrating today. So they're all bummed out. She decided to read outside for whatever reason, you know, Sims. Raj is still taking care of the parent of the Raj is still being #1 parent, taking care of the kids. Just doing as much skill grinding as I can because I just got the notification that today is the baby's birthday. So trying to get their moods up a little bit before I age them up and move out of this house. Trying to get her inspired, watching cooking, playing with the clay. Once she's inspired, it's time to make dinner. I don't care what time it is, we're having dinner. Raj is taking care of the kids. Was not paying attention to what level his parenting is. It's probably really good. He decided to have leftovers, Sims logic, and just decided, you know, have her take a bath, and then it will be time to age up the kids. So let's get started with these beautiful babies. We're going to start with Davinci. First, we're going to change up her hairstyle, make it more orange, and kind of going through a couple of them. This one's my favorite because it gives me fill-in little vibes. I try to do what I did with Akka by making one whole outfit like I usually do, and then doing a top and bottom, but very limited on options, especially if I'm being specific about the color orange. It's a very popular color in case you couldn't tell. So by the time I got to her formal outfit, I just kind of gave up on doing the top and bottom and just picked the onesies essentially for all of them. Next we'll work on Orange, or maybe we'll call her Orange to make it a little less silly. I gave her my second favorite hairstyle and it made her hair a little bit more of a reddish orange. I tried not to give them any matching outfits, but with the sleepwear and the winter wear, it was kind of impossible. So here is Orange's outfits. And here's Orange's outfits. So next we're going to load in so we can move into a new household in Brindleton Bay. Just picked a nice spot. I think it was a 30 by 40. So I'm starting off, don't really have any plans, just kind of throwing blocks down to see what I like. I usually end up doing like a generic Sims square house, so I'm trying to throw in some funky shapes and do something I don't usually do. I'm starting to see it take shape a little bit, but I'm still not 100% sure what room is what, so I'm going into my household inventory, placing down items to see what room will be what makes more sense, kind of get a feel for what space I have, how much money I have to work with, and what things I need to upgrade and buy. I guess technically I wouldn't need to buy anything new, just upgrade. I mean, she does have the aspiration of being, what is it, lifetime fabulously wealthy, something like that. So she definitely wants money. I should have saved some more, but hindsight's 2020. So again, just placing down some items, selling things that don't really make sense, don't really need to keep. And now I'm starting to see the inside take shape, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on the outside just to get it taken care of. I want the house to be red because it's a color legacy challenge, but I don't want it to be like a gross red. So I'm going through the swatches. I like this first one alright, whatever. And then I'm onto the roof. I'm actually kind of proud of how the roof came because I usually just throw on one big roof and call it a day. There, I thought I could do a nice little patio. Didn't really work. Messed with that one a little bit somehow and just had to delete it and start over again. I fiddled with the size of that roof for way too long and just gave up and went to my default roof. Then on the other side, I tried doing that, what is that, half gable roof? That's my default. Try to do a half gable on the other side, make it look more even. Tried fixing the clipping. I'm new to this, so I was just kind of messing around and moving things until it looked right. Again, there's some clipping in the back, trying to fix it, not really sure how. And then just gonna color up these white spots there. Looking at the house more, I'm just messing with it. I don't even know what these things are. Oh, and back here, trying to do that patio and realized the column isn't gonna fit where I need it to. And I've tried messing with it, I guess, a little too long. I couldn't get them to sit in a half section. They just kept going too far, too short. I even tried moving the roof to make it look better, but it didn't sit on it quite right, so it just looked funky. So I ended up just flattening that back wall, and it still looks alright. I had to fix up the roof a little bit, but it's alright. But fix that angle on that so it's not clipping as much. And that back section I could just picture big glass sliding door. So I tried placing it there and it wasn't working. I figured, oh, it's not enough space. Expanded it, realized there was enough space, so I just put it back and remembered I have things on the other side of the wall. So with the mindset of doors, I moved to the front door. That first one I picked reminded me a lot of her usual everyday outfit, which I liked, but I didn't really like it with the theme of the house. I thought it was a bit too modern for those more cabin log-ish feel of a house. I like this one a lot too, but it bothered me how it was centered but not centered. I just couldn't get over it. See, it says it's centered. The door is technically centered, but it doesn't look centered. And then also I realized the house didn't look very red, so I decided to go ahead and just paint it a brighter shade of red to help it signify this. This is a color legacy challenge house. This isn't a normal house. Next I move on to the windows. Start with the half windows for the bathrooms because I know I want those. Then tried finding bigger windows. I found windows that matched. So at this point I kind of was over it and I just threw them on there. Time to fix things so I can put that glass door in. I tried moving the countertops and realized I had things hanging on the wall, deleted a few of those things, moved them out of the way, and was able to get that door in place. Doesn't it look so nice and look cute? Now it's time to move to the interior. Let's start with the kitchen since it's looking so crazy. I'm just kind of throwing things out of the way since we have that glass door dividing the whole kitchen. I'm not sure where to put the appliances at first. And then I get the idea to put some of the counters over here and the appliances on this side so that I can have kind of like a coffee bar area. and then a breakfast bar. So just adjusting the kitchen, starting to come together, and then I remember that the inside needs doors as well, so I'm throwing doors everywhere. And then next, I'm gonna save because I am cursed and things like to crash on me. Next, we're just selling a few more things, like we don't need the table and chairs, we're gonna have a bar. Working on the bathroom, moving things over, realized I can change the size just a little bit, downsize it, and made it like way too big. No reason for it to be that big. Made the baby's room a little bit bigger and actually got money from that, so whatever. Moved back to fixing up the bathroom, just throwing down some rugs, seeing what other things I needed in there. Realized I need lights everywhere, so just threw down the subtle lights. Moved to the bedroom, changed my mind, remembered I need stools for those little bar seats. And then as I'm running low on money, I remember I don't have anything for the babies yet. So change course, we're getting everything we need for the babies. Basically, I just went through the orange filter, grabbed what I needed, and then went back through and grabbed the things I was missing, like the beds and such, playpens, all that fun jazz. It's kind of a lot of like tedious little small things, a little bookshelf, some playmats. I think they already come with playmats, but whatever. Seeing what else I need. Not sure if I want to start decorating the baby's room just yet. A little overwhelmed with all the stuff just there. I hate how big it is, so I downsized it using, I think it's Control and the brackets. Didn't like the cabinet, ended up selling them, placing down some photos and decorations, and then decide it's time to start painting the walls. So I start with the bathroom, just throw in a tile one, move into the kitchen, trying to see what I like, what colors can I change to be more red. Nothing really standing out to me. Kind of like these big tiles, they remind me, I don't know, kind of retro-ish. And throwing down colors in the baby's room. Went for orange, thought that sunset was a little too romantic, so I did primary color pop wall. I like that a lot, actually. And then just trying to figure out the color for the rest of the room. I liked that design matching the baby's room throughout the rest of the house, and then just kind of throwing down this more generic wallpaper. And then with wallpaper comes flooring. Threw down some wood, threw down some tile. Wasn't sure about how big to make that tile area for the kitchen. Finally decided on the bigger area, just move things over a little bit. And then threw down some carpet in the bedroom. It's actually kind of bright and annoying, but I'm not sure, whatever. Fixed the roof because I remember I messed that up somehow. And then the baby's room also needs flooring. Went through the orange filter, didn't like the options, and decided to go with beige and just use a colorful rug. And then I decided to do that in the master bedroom as well because that rug was a lot. Now I just went into live mode so I can go into their inventory, take the photos they had in there, their diploma of marriage and birth certificates to help decorate the little family wall. I thought it's such a nice, cute little touch. Time to upgrade the bed because we're no longer in a nasty apartment. Get a few little upgrades here and there. Update their nightstand. While I'm at it, might as well upgrade their TV stand. I'm not really sure if it is an upgrade or not, but it replaced the TV stand and the bookshelf, so I got a little bit of money back for it. Going back into the bedroom to see what more decorations I can do to fill it out. And I have all this empty space, so I'm thinking a master bedroom needs a bath attached to it. So I just copy and paste the bathroom from the other side, but it kind of messes with the walls and it's really annoying. It technically says my sim could fit into that little slot there with for the table, but I didn't see how my sim would actually fit there, so I tried messing with that little 2x2 section to see what I could do with it, and finally decided just move it up one more and give it a little bit more space. It's not like we need all this empty space in here anyways. Trying to think of what else I can do to fill up the space in the living room without spending a ridiculous amount of money. Found that picture and kind of got distracted decorating the kids' room. And then I was like, okay, we can't put this off anymore. It's time to organize and decorate the kids' room. They can't just have things thrown there. So I'm placing things just wherever I think they look nice, messing around with them, trying different swatches of what I have. And I really like how those items slot in there. I didn't realize they did that until it was too late. I placed down some rugs to break up this boring beige floor. Threw on that cute tree. And I love these hot air balloon decals. It just really helps make the wallpaper look more like a sky and less like, oh, it's so romantic. Next, I'm just trying to see where I can save any kind of money. Try like moving the walls down a little bit. But then my house starts looking a little bit too square, so I just put it back and I say, you know what, it's fine. I think I'll move it like just over one. See whatever roof pieces need to be fixed. Moving some pieces out of the way. Oh, had to add a desk with the computer because every Sims house needs one. And with that, just gotta throw in a rug for Akka, fix up any missing spots. Couldn't decide if I want the desk here or there. Started there, fix up those spots, and we're good as gold. So here's the house. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to catch me live, and I'll see you guys on the next Sim stream. Rest well and stay baked. Goodbye, Dobros. Jenna.